Real quick, hey fam, it's your girl, msdivatrucker, and I just wanted to come to you really quickly. I'm about to get out of here because I got some errands and things I need to run. But if you're calling about the freight agent course, it does start on July the 20th. Okay, and something is going on with the website. Now you can be able to get on the website, but it's going to say like not private or something like that. My developers are working on it. They got to renew the SSL certificate. Okay, if y'all know anything about that, they got to renew the certificate. So that's why it says that. But if you hit advance, then it will bring it up and there will be no problem. Okay. But if you plan on attending on the 20th and you're not able to get to the pay on the website, you can email me at msdivatrucker@gmail.com. Okay, and I will have your email address, and then I will be able to send you an invoice that way through PayPal. Okay, so real quick, if you are having issues with making your payment on the website, email me, msdivatrucker@gmail.com. I will send you an invoice, and then you can pay that way through PayPal. Okay, if because I am starting to send out my pamphlets and everything tomorrow. Okay, Friday is when I will notify everybody that is in the class, and I will send you guys your introductions, what we're going to be doing next week, and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be getting ready to go. Okay, so if you're asking when it's going to be, it is going to be Monday through Friday. Okay. On Monday and Wednesday, we do sales calls. Okay. On Tuesday and Thursdays, we do on Monday and Wednesdays, I do sales calls from 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay. That's just me making calls, so you will be familiar with how to make your sales calls. Okay. That's just like a listening session. On Tuesday and Thursday, it's the time where we actually are in training. So Tuesday from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8 p.m., we are on the Zoom. I send you out a link, and you and I and everybody else will be on a Zoom call for 3 hours. That is where we go through the system, okay? And we learn what we need to do in the system as far as training. After that, if you're somebody that works or whatever the case may be, after that, there is a recorded version that I send out every time I finish a class. I send everybody a recorded version. Okay. So if you're not able to do the live class next week, then you would do the recorded one. Hey, Trey, did you and I do our one-on-one? Trey, let me see. Trey, was you in the class? You are not able to attend a live session, like if you miss one or whatever the case may be, then you will get the recorder. Another thing is, if you was in the last class and for some reason that you didn't have time to attend it, or you're still having trouble or not understanding things, you will get another recording. So you will get a recorded version of what we're doing now. Okay, so that's how you're in there for 2 months. Okay, if you're still having problems after the end of the first class, I will send you recorded updates on the new class, and you can continue to train that way as well. Right? Okay, so once we get in there, we go to learning how to do our calls so we can start getting on the phone. By the end of the class, hey Barjo, is it Bargo Logistics? By the end of the class, this is the outcome. Okay, after you finish the course, you and I will sit down and we will do a one-on-one, okay? And that's just giving you your login address and your password and also your email address so you can get to start to calling your people and being in a system, okay? Once you do that, you are official. Now, that doesn't mean that you get your login and your password and you don't do anything, okay? If you're not active in that system, it will automatically shut your account out after 30 days, okay? Now, in order to get in what we have is called Google Hangouts. In order to get in the Google Hangouts where the other agents are actually moving freight and on the phone, you got to get one shipper. Okay, you got to get one shipper. So if it takes you a month to get a shipper, 2 months to get a shipper, 3 months to get a shipper, whatever the case may be, you got to get a shipper to come into Google Hangouts because everybody in Google Hangouts has a shipper and they're moving freight. Okay, that is when you're actually on the phone. Okay. Oh, thank you, Multi Cardboard. Do you do hot shots? I'm gonna need a mentor, advisor, or somebody like that, you know. I got a lot of comments about the truck. Talking about, there ain't no hot shot truck. I wouldn't put no hot shot lows on there. Hey, you ain't me, I ain't you. So there are things that you could pull on that truck, and I'm very much aware of what those things can be. Okay. Um, other than that, what else? It's 4 weeks, Monday through Thursday, 4 weeks. Okay. When you are in my course, I ask you to get a Gmail account. Okay. I need for you to have a Gmail account because that's how we add you to Hangouts. Okay. Through Gmail. Also, I ask you to set up a LinkedIn profile. Okay. Those are one of the things that you would need to set up to take the course as well, because when you're dealing with shippers and things like that, you want to be able to be visible. Okay. And you want to be able so people can look for you, you can look for them, everybody can look for each other, right? Because shippers are not checking for you on Facebook, okay, or Instagram, okay, but they do check for you on LinkedIn, okay. Um, what else? Other than that, that's basically it, guys. Realize that when you take my course, it's a sales. This is a sales field, okay. And the way that we work is that we make calls, we get freight, and we move freight. We talk to carriers and we move freight, okay. So people ask me, what's the difference between a dispatcher and a freight agent? Dispatchers work with carriers, okay? So they are soliciting carriers to be able to move freight for them. Freight agents work with shippers, okay? So that's the difference. Either you're going to work with the shipper or you're going to work with a carrier, okay? Do I teach a freight dispatching course? Not really. Okay, now once you're an agent and you start building your relationships with carriers, and you want to turn into a dispatcher, you can do that. Okay. That's real simple to do. It's not that hard, but I don't focus on dispatching. Okay. Do I teach you how to build your business on as a broker? I don't, my course is strictly on building a book of business as a freight agent. As a broker, there's other things that you need to do. You got to set up load boards. You got to set up freight factoring companies. You got to set up your insurance. You got to set up, you know, relationships, your carrier packets, all that kind of stuff. You got to do all that when you are a broker, and you have to do it independently. I don't do that for you guys. Okay. I set you up in a system that's already created for you all, right? And only thing that you have to focus on is making your calls to your shippers. If you can make calls to your shippers and send out your emails to get set up, I already have a template of everything that you need to send your shippers. Okay. Only thing that you have to do is put in your name where it says Tamara Brock. You say your name. Okay. Only thing that you got to do is change from Tamara Brock to your contact information. I already did it for you. There's nothing. Hold on 1 second. Hello. Hey. All righty. You. What's going on? I was on live, but I can call you right back. That's no problem. I'll call you right back. Okay. Bye-bye. So um um what was I saying? What was I saying? Um Golly. So we hands on basically. Okay, we are hands on. I'm teaching you how to start from scratch to build your book of business. Okay. Now people ask, do I make you sign a non-compete? Okay, no, I don't. I don't make you sign a non-compete. You are free to work for whoever you want to work for. If it's the brokerage that I have you with, fine. Okay, which I don't see why you wouldn't want to work with them because they're the largest out there. Okay, they have over access to over 65,000 trucks. Okay. Not only that, they have 10,000 of your own. Not only can you move loads as a agent, you can also move loads as a carrier as well. Okay. So you're not just going to be a freight broker. You're going to also be a freight, also a carrier. So if somebody asks you how many trucks you have, okay, you have 10,000 trucks. Okay. So when you're calling your shipper and they're saying, oh, we only work with carriers, bam, you got them. Okay. If you're calling your shipper and they said that we only work with, if they're saying that you only work with brokers, bam, you got them. So you could get them either way, broker, carrier. That's what we do. Okay. So if we can only get them as a carrier, we only send one set of trucks in there. Okay. So if we can get them as a broker, then everybody can go in there. That's the only difference. Okay. But we have carrier package, shippers package. We have certificate of insurance over $5 million. Okay. So there's nothing we can't move. We can do power only. We can do LTL loads, which you got to be certified to do that. We can do intermodal, which you have to be certified to do that. But we can do dry van, we can do reefer, we can do flatbed, we can do step deck, we could do double deck, we could do box trucks, even though it's not a lot of box trucks. Okay. But we could do hot shots. Okay. So we do it all. It doesn't matter. If it's freight, we can move it. Okay. If it's a shipper, we can get it. Okay. So that's what you have access to. So in the meantime, what you're doing is also you're building up your book of business as you go. Okay, you're building up your book of business as you go. So once you are able to establish that book of business and you're moving freight on a regular basis every day, and you have your customers, if you want to stay with me under the brokerage, you can. If you want to get your own brokerage and sign up and do your own thing, you can. The thing about this course is about you growing, okay, and having that start. I am seeing so many y'all we get in these groups and everything, and people get upset because they don't want to help you. Okay, y'all get upset. I don't went and got my broker's license. Where should I find shippers? People, if you do all of that, they're not going to be so helpful and all that kind of stuff in those groups. Okay. They're going to be like, maybe you should do your research before you open your business. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. A lot of times you get a whole lot of negativity in the groups when you're trying to ask questions and getting your foot in the door. When you do those type of things. So what I do is I start you from the beginning. I start you from the basics. I start you from, even if you got a broker's license and you don't know what you're doing and you don't have any shippers or anything like that, let's start at the beginning. Okay. And build our way up to contracts, to trucks, to whatever the case may be. Okay. But you got to start somewhere. All right. But like I say, again, if you take my course, we are hands on. So we're actually in the system. We're learning the system. I'm showing you how to do your pricing tools, your quotes that you give out to your shippers. I'm showing you how to negotiate your freight. You're on the phone rings, so you can talk to carriers, live carriers, okay? And you are actually doing it as you go, okay? Because I feel like the more you do it and the more you're able to be in that, the more that you're able to be in the swing of things, doing it every day and seeing it, then that's when you're going to catch on. Okay. But if you do this one day and then I apologize. My internet went out. But if I don't see you till 3 weeks from now, I don't hear from you from a month from now. That's not a way that you're gonna get it. Okay, so that's what I'm about. If you are serious and you really want to learn how to do this, and you really want to learn how to do freight, and you want to be active into a active brokerage where we have thousands, hundreds of thousands of customers and trucks and everything. There's nothing you can't do. Okay. So whatever you want to do, you have that support. All right. So if you're interested and you can't get on my website at www.msdivatrucker.com, I got my web developer working on it. They got to put some kind of security certificate on there that expired and it had to be renewed. Okay, so that's why you're getting that privacy notice. Okay, so all you have to do is email me www.miss no what's my email address, msdivatrucker@gmail.com. I will send you an invoice. You can pay that way. Okay, and then I will send out emails tomorrow, let you know about the class. You're in the class, the times, everything for us to start on Monday. Remember, Monday is just sales calls. Okay, that's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The class starts Tuesday afternoon from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8 p.m. So if y'all wanted to see, let me see. Y'all want to see my other office? Okay, let me show you my other office. Give me 1 second. It's right there. Let me show you. Okay, that's my other office over there. Okay, so I got to get furniture. So if y'all got some furniture y'all want to donate to me, like some nice cherry wood furniture, that y'all think that will go in there, nice chair, whatever. Yeah, that goes in there. Okay, so but I think I want to set up a PowerPoint presentation over there. So when I'm doing my classes, that y'all will be able to see it on the PowerPoint presentation as well. But I'm going to work on that and see. But other than that, guys, I apologize about the website. Okay. I got people working on it for me and they got to renew this certificate. Okay. So that's why you're getting that privacy message. And if you hit advance, it will take you to the website and let you pay for it. But if you're concerned about that or whatever, just send me an email, msdivatrucker@gmail.com. I will invoice you through PayPal where it sits there until you are actually in the class, okay? Because you can request a refund all the way up until the class starts. Once the class starts, some people won't even let you request a refund once you pay for their class, okay? I will refund you before the class starts. Once the class starts, then because I do know that things come up, sometimes something that happened or whatever the case may be, and things happen. Okay. So this ain't no rush. This ain't, you got to do it, right away, or it's not going to happen again, or whatever the case may be. If you don't sign up this month, we'll have an August class. If you don't sign up in August, we'll have a September class. If you don't sign up in September, now August is going to be a little bit tricky because I got to go to Vegas for the Real Women in Trucking Award ceremony. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. But every month we will have a class. Okay, so don't worry about it. All right, if you don't have it right now, take your time. Okay, I'm not trying to rush you with this. Once you get in it and you start learning it, you got 2 months. Okay, 1 month where you're going to have live training with me. You're going to do a one-on-one with me, and then you're going to get another month where you are getting my recorded versions as well. Okay, so this is something that you take your time at. Okay, I really want y'all to build, and I really want you to be successful at this. Okay, it only helps the whole entire team, if everyone is successful. Okay, and therefore you'll be able to tell somebody else if you're making money, right? Let's see. Hey, that type of training I need. I took dispatcher and broker training. It wasn't. The girl, my assistant, well, I'm not going to call her my assistant. I'm going to call her my partner, Cheryl, because nobody works for me. Okay, everybody is independent. Nobody works for me. So Cheryl. Is the person that helps me on the phone and answer your questions. And she took a broker class before, but she really got it this time. So she's making money every week. She moves loads and she has shippers and she's very busy. So if you have any questions and you call my toll-free number, Cheryl will answer that. Cheryl will answer my number Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 o'clock. I think 6. If you have questions about the course, you can always call Cheryl and she will explain everything to you because she went through it. And it's 1-800-620-9235. And any questions that you may have, she will let you know as well. So that's why she's my partner, because she went through the class. She knows what she needs to do. And she moves freight. She answers questions, and she helped the other agents with moving their loads and going through the systems as well. Okay. Let's see. Actually help setting up your book of business. Yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of shippers in the database that we have. Okay. And what I teach them is they have 2 months to try to get set up. So if there's like a $250,000 account in there and somebody has not moved that account in over 2 months, guess what? You have an opportunity to get in there and take that account. Okay. You have an opportunity to get assigned the account. I fight really hard for the agents in there to make sure that if it's an account that they want to go after, we go after that account. And if somebody has not moved that load in 2 months, then it's automatically assigned to us, and whoever wants it, they can have it. Okay. There's no use of having a $500,000 account and you're not moving loads. That don't make good sense. Okay. What else? Let's see. Type of training, dispatcher. Oh, you do have to be responsible to keep up with the load board. There's nobody that's going to do that for you. So if you happen to get 2-3 customers and your customers sending you emails throughout the day and they're saying, this load is available, this load is not available, change the price on this load or whatever the case may be, if they're doing that, it is your job, nobody else's. If it's your shipper, it's your job to keep up with your loads. Okay. If you are not able to move the load, go through it successfully and all that kind of stuff, then train for 2 months. Okay. Train as long as you need to train until you are comfortable and you are able to go through the system on your own, and also to be able to talk to carriers and talk to shippers. So if it takes you 2 months to do it, take your time. Okay. We're going to be there. We're not going anywhere. Let me see. How do I, Miss Hamilton, go send me an email at msdivatrucker@gmail.com, and your email will be in there, and I will invoice you through PayPal, so you'll know it's directly from me. Okay. But once I invoice you and you pay, it automatically comes to me. Tomorrow I will be doing sending out all the emails to everybody that's paid. Okay. So if you haven't heard from me yet, you will tomorrow afternoon. I also have one-on-ones that I have to do, and yeah, to get ready. All right. But don't worry about it. Next week we get started and we go from there. I got you. Okay. Let's see. Thanks for the information. Clean that up. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to pop in because so many people was calling. It was like, there's a problem with the website. There's a problem with the website. I know. I've been trying to work on it. I've been trying to fix it. And it's only on the websites you have to pay for your domain. Okay. So my domain is paid for, right? And when I got the website set up, I paid somebody to do that for me. And I didn't get the login and password and all that kind of stuff to make all kinds of changes. So now I'm like lost. So I have somebody they got the website working fine, but now you have to have a certificate that it's called a SSL certificate. And if I don't have the information, I can't just put that certificate on my website. So I have to get a web developer to actually go in there and add that certificate, so you won't get errors and all that kind of stuff when you're going in there to log in. But the website is up. But if I understand everything has to be safe and all that kind of stuff. PayPal, I do want to say this. PayPal is one of the safest, ways that you can ever send your money, because one thing, if anything happens, PayPal automatically refunds you right away. If you have made a payment and it says anything else than Brock Logistics, okay, you made a payment to somebody else. All my receipts say Brock Logistics, okay. I had to do a lot of things to be able to run courses through PayPal. They don't play. Okay, so you have to send a lot of documentation and everything for PayPal not to, close you down. Okay, but now I'm official in PayPal, and they have a certain limit that they expect from me on a monthly basis, and we go from there. So I'll check my emails once I get home. Okay, because I'm about to leave. I'll check my emails once I get home, and anybody that sent me an email, I will invoice you for the class, and I will start sending you out your emails tomorrow. Okay, I gotta go because the agents need me. Okay. Other than that, peace, love, joy, and happiness, and you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Let me see. Questions? Oh, no problem, Miss Hamilton. Hey, Just Teach, long time no see. Oh my God, I'm about to go crazy, Just Teach. Okay, with more, what is it? More responsibility, more risk, more responsibility, or something like that. So it's a whole lot. I'm working with IRP and dealing with them. You can't in Georgia. You just can't walk into the IRP office. You got to email them everything, and it has to be on point. And they got to email you back, and it's back and forth and all this kind of stuff. So um, uh, okay, I'm taking my truck to the house. I'm getting that worked on. I want to have that up and running for our Sean. I think I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta take my truck to the house. It's a lot. It's a lot. But other than that, guys, I will talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Peace, love, joy, happiness. You all have a wonderful and blessed day, night, or whatever. But remember, any emails that you send me, send them to msdivatrucker@gmail.com. Any questions that you may have, call Cheryl at 1-800-620-9235. She can answer that for you. And I will invoice you. I will send out your information starting tomorrow, and we will get ready for class start next week. All right? Bye. Let's go. Clock out.